Hi, Eddie Murray, former Detroit Lion. Make sure you watch Micro Mike on YouTube.
What's going on YouTube? This is your boy Mr. Micro Mike, and before I get into the video, I want to say make sure that you check out Luke G's channel tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, where we will have the roundtable. Also, tomorrow, Ford Field, I will be with 313 JMO and Dose of Dion. So come check us out, have fun, man, and it's going to be a great time. So let's get into the training camp update. So today, we have some news breaking out that Amani Awarie trained with the first team defense. Now he played cornerback there, obviously, and he was going against Kenny Galladay as well as Marvin Jones. Up and down day practice, where Kenny Galladay, he did wrestle and knock the ball away from him, but he also got torched when it comes to Marvin Jones Jr. So, again, this is showing my concept of what they're going to do with rookie cornerbacks and rookie players throughout camp, is you're going to see them get put in positions to see how well they do, how well they succeed. This is the time to see if the pressure can be put on individuals like Amani to see if he could step up in need be case throughout the season. Now, like I said initially, I think Amani is not going to be seeing a whole lot of playing time in the beginning of the season, but you'll see maybe he'll get more reps throughout the season, particularly as injuries and other scenarios occur. So watch for Amani. I think he has a great ceiling when it comes to the Detroit Lions, and I'm glad that he had a chance to rep with the first team and to see what pressure does to him when it comes to the first team offense and how he reacts to against these receivers that we bring. Instead of individuals that are not going to make the team, he's going against players who are going to be starting, like Kenny Galladay and Marvin Jones. So it's a great sign for the Detroit Lions to give him a chance to compete against competition instead of just backup. So I'm glad it was an up and down day. It was not just a down day. This is a rookie, so it's great that he's making strides, and this is good. You want to see this. You want to see what this man can do against real competition, and I'm happy that he had a chance and a taste of the first string, and he has a chance to build upon that. What can he do better? What can he do to improve himself to get more of a role as the season goes along? Offensive line update. Today we had Taylor Decker, we had Joe Dahl, Frank Ragnow, Ode Abushi, and Rick Wagner. So you had two individuals that got to go in and out of the lineup today. This is Joe Dahl's time in place of Kenny Wiggins. Now, I like seeing this. I want to see individuals that's not Kenny Wiggins. Like I've been saying throughout the camp updates, they're going to go ahead and let people come in and out and rotate and to see how well they do. And it's important to see what a Joe Dahl can do, what Ode can do, what Terrell Crosby can do, what Pope can do, all the individuals on the offensive line, to see if they can beat out Wiggins. This is important, folks. This left guard position is vital towards the season. As we all know, it's my number one position to look at when it comes to training camp battles. Now, if Joe Dahl can take that spot, that would be great. That would be absolutely fantastic. And continue to learn and continue to see what is the best combination for the offensive line. Now, you had Ode Abushi at the right guard position. I'm going to go ahead and already suggest that it's probably Graham Glasgow's position to lose, and it's still good to have rotation in there to see, again, how other people handle in that position. Maybe individual comes up that he does better, but it's more likely in a case of scenario, if he gets injured, who can be the second right guard in that scenario. So it's very vital to put all these players in the mix to see who can snatch the job, who can beat the backup. It's important we understand this. It's very important to know that what depth we have, because injuries is going to happen. There's a good chance of it. And so it's so important to have these players battle it out and see who gets the position for the offensive line. It wasn't a good day for Justin Coleman today. Apparently he got beat a couple of times by Danny Amendola and Marvin Jones. Now, it's hard for me to say, is this a bad thing? Because, again, I think the offense is going to take a big leap, And Danny Amendola is a veteran as well, and of course Marvin Jones is talented. So this is something I wouldn't be too concerned in now. I want to see him against competition on other teams. I think that's very important to see how he does well against other players. You know, going against Danny Amendola and going against Marvin Jones, they're good individuals. So I want to see him against other competition. Nick Bowden was still long snapping. Again, to me, that is pure just emergency move, just in case bad stuff happened. And I really would not look a whole lot into that. An individual that's having a strong camp is a defensive end, Kevin Strong. Apparently he's been turning heads, so that's another individual I guess we can look at when it comes to the preseason. Is this a guy that can come out of nowhere and make the team? We've seen this throughout the years where an individual just comes out of nowhere and makes the team. Keep an eye on him through preseason and see how well he does at the defensive end position. Now, it would be so awesome if an individual like him can come out of nowhere and be an impact player for us. So just keep an eye on that, and we'll see how he does in preseason. If he comes out strong and he does really well, he could be an individual to make the team. Myles Kendrick was particularly strong today as he did well on one-on-one coverage drills when it comes to linebacker position and stopping the running back. So keep an eye on that. I still think odds is he does not make the team, but it's something to watch through training camp. I just don't think he fits the bill of what Patricia's doing. TJ Hockenson is still impressing in camp. This is great news, folks. This is something that we've been seeing throughout training camp. Again, this going to the fact that I think he's going to the Pro Bowl. I think he's going to be a great tight end for us throughout the season. Absolutely happy about this, folks. And I'm ready to not see this in training camp anymore. I'm ready to see this in action. I want to see TJ Hockenson in my own eyes. I will see that tomorrow. I am so excited to get an up-close view of TJ Hockenson and his ability to torch defenses and be a complete mismatch. I cannot wait. One of my favorite underdog cornerbacks did well today. That was Mike Ford. Again, this is good to see because he's competing against Teez Tabor in my estimation, in my belief. And it's going to be him versus Teez Tabor for that cornerback spot. I don't know who wins it. This is a good one. This is going to be a good battle to continue to see throughout camp. I think Teez Tabor may have the advantage right now. But again, Mike Ford is impressing, and he was an undrafted rookie last year to come on the team. So if he can continue to stride, maybe he does beat Teez Tabor. So this is something to watch for in the preseason. And I think this battle is going to come down to the last cuts of the year. So I think this will come down to preseason 4. I think this is something that we're not going to see early on. This is something we're going to have to wait to see who won that battle. Jermaine Kearse had a good day today at training camp, and now this is interesting to see because this is the battle between Kearse, I would say, as well as Brandon Powell, maybe Chris Lacey, and I think who is going to get this spot? I think it really is going to come down to Brandon Powell and Jermaine Kearse. So it depends on what Matt Patricia wants. Does he want the veteran, or does he want the young guy? So Jermaine Kearse is known for playing in the league for so many years. Who is going to win this battle? I don't know. I think the edge, in my opinion, does go to Jermaine Kearse, and I think he has that veteran edge. But again, Brandon Powell is also doing stuff on special teams, so this is something to continue to watch. Again, I think this will come down to probably near the end of the cuts, maybe the 4th preseason game as well. So this is very interesting to see who's going to make it. I'm glad Kearse is finally getting some attention and positive attention. I don't know if it's enough to make the team. I don't know. This is an interesting one, but he finally made the news saying he had a good day today, so that's good to hear. It's good to hear that all these players that have been talked about have a good day and continue to be good. Rashaan Melvin, we're not hearing a whole lot about him, but that, folks, may not be a bad thing. He may be, when it comes to our second cornerback, if we're hearing a lot of noise, usually that's not a good thing when it comes to the secondary, in my opinion. So I'm glad we're not hearing a whole lot of stuff about Rashaan Melvin. I think he'll be fine as a second cornerback for this team. I think, again, our corners that we have, the secondary we have now is much improved over the last couple of years, and I'm not too worried about it. So again, it's a quiet day for him, but that could be a good thing, folks. That could be a really good thing. Also, I created a new page. It is actually me and my kids. We do reaction. It's called Mini Micro Mike's Reaction. It's on my front page, and make sure you click that if you want to see some funny reactions with my kids. Now, if you have young kids and you like watching funny stuff, that's what it's all about. It's just me hanging out with my kids, watching some funny videos and reacting. I have no idea what video they decide to put on. It's a surprise to me, and that's just how it is. With that said, folks, #OnePride. We are making noise, Detroit's making noise, and we're gonna have a great year. Adios.